Okay, so you know how I don't usually like to do this when I make my videos, where I project my own emotions and I say, oh, this team should have done this, or this other team should not have done that, or this team, why did you not do this when it comes to trading for a player or whatever. We discuss the rumors, we discuss my opinions as to whether or not those rumors would actually make sense and all that, you know, if it would work out for the teams. But I never like to say, oh, a team made a mistake by not making this trade or not acquiring this player. The Tampa Bay Lightning have acquired Riley Nash from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Or excuse me, not the Columbus Blue Jackets. My gosh, my brain is still stuck in previous years. From the Winnipeg Jets, I meant. He had been sent down on waivers the other day, and as a result, he is now going over to Tampa. Riley Nash, if you are aware of the NHL and how things have gone down in this league the past few seasons, is a 32-year-old, 6'2", 185 right-handed center. And he's a guy who, for the Winnipeg Jets, had 0 points in 15 games played this season. He was a pretty notable point scorer for the Boston Bruins in 2017-2018, where he had a career year for the ages, posting up 41 points in 76 games. The rest of his NHL career had been filled with 20-point seasons here and there in Boston and in Carolina. However, after the 41-point campaign, he never really was able to match any sort of consistent point production in that same territory, as the next few seasons saw him get 12 points and 14 points and 7 points for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, Riley Nash was always just more of a penalty killer to a bottom six presence in this time frame, which wasn't really all that great, because after that 41-point campaign, he actually got a pretty big payday, $2.75 million a season after an entry-level deal, or not even an entry-level deal, after a $900,000 deal in 2017-2018. So he got paid for those years afterwards, wasn't really living up to the contract, and as a result, he made his way over to the Winnipeg Jets in this season's worth of play. The Jets fan base were looking for a guy to come in here and stabilize things in the bottom six, but he just kind of got outplayed. He didn't really work out, and as a result, they sent him on waivers. This is a guy that, in my opinion, the Vancouver Canucks should have gone out there and absolutely claimed. And this is why I said at the beginning, you know, I don't like to make these videos where I project my own emotions and I say, okay, a team should have done this. But Riley Nash is the one exception. I do think the Vancouver Canucks probably should have gone out there and made a claim for Riley Nash, mostly based off of what this team needs. Right-handed forwards are a scarcity on the Vancouver Canucks right now, and ones that are able to penalty kill and actually do it effectively, they're even more rare too. Now, maybe that's not going to be a problem when you have Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser and Tanner Pearson penalty killing, but now you take a look at Riley Nash. This was a guy that probably should have been a solidified penalty killer had he been acquired by Vancouver. Let's move this over a little bit over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But I wanted to focus on what actually happened instead too. Riley Nash gets acquired by the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is really strange to me because based off of his body of work, I'm surprised that Arizona, Montreal, Ottawa, all of these teams over here said no to Riley Nash all the way until the seventh best team in the league, the Tampa Bay Lightning. And what are they in terms of points percentage? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth best team in the NHL in terms of points percentage. They were the ones that claimed this guy and are the first ones out of these teams to say, yeah, okay, let's give him a shot. Now, why did Tampa Bay do this? Well, it's kind of easy to see why Tampa Bay would have wanted to acquire another forward. They're out on point right now. They're out on Kucherov. Sure, Stamkos is going out there slapping down goals in overtime, and this team is doing pretty well, but when you have an opportunity to take advantage of the cap space you have based off of the LTIR money, then you go ahead and you take it. And Riley Nash, to me, is a guy that definitely does deserve that chance, especially at $750,000. He is getting that lower pay decrease ever since his $2 million contract a few seasons ago. But a bottom six guy, a right-handed guy, a penalty-killing guy, this is a guy I thought the Vancouver Canucks really should have gone out there and taken, but I mean, if there's no more Benning, if there's no more, general manager, then I guess it's difficult to make decisions on that behalf. I mean, I guess Stan Smeel probably had some conversation about it, I guess, but Riley Nash is a Tampa Bay Lightning after I was very sure that some team at the bottom of the standings probably would have wanted to place a claim in here. Like, there were articles coming out talking about, or not articles, but like, there was conversation and discourse going about the Islanders. I saw Ray Ferraro talking about the Leafs and Riley Nash as well, because he was a former Leaf, this Riley Nash was. So, it's kind of shocking to me that he fell all the way down here to Tampa Bay in order to actually get claimed and stick around in the NHL. Come on, Vancouver. I thought you would have been able to get this kind of guy. But either way, talk to me in the comments. What do you think about the Tampa Bay Lightning acquiring this player? I know Winnipeg fans aren't really the most upset right now because you're pretty okay with the way your team has been constructed, even though you guys have been losing a few in a row. Of course, you had a few wins sprinkled in there between, but either way, talk to me in the comments. What do you think about Riley Nash heading over to Tampa? I hope you enjoyed this video. Josh 99, and bye.